After 272 regular season games, 12 playoff games, one last one on the NFL calendar happens tonight as EA Sports welcomes you to the Super Bowl. Coming up, a battle here in the NFL playoffs. It's the AFC champion Denver Broncos and the champions of the NFC, the Dallas Cowboys. Final game of the season. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. Greg, it has been a long run to get here. 2 weeks of build-up, the media day, the radio interviews. It's all over now. Finally, it's time for football. And for these players, the long wait is almost over.
Well, I can promise you one thing, Mike. Every single one of these players and coaches in their mind right now is saying the exact same thing. Let's just kick the ball off already. We're tired of talking about the game. We're tired of meetings and practice. It's been a long 2 weeks for both of these clubs. They're ready to get this thing kicked off, and let's decide the outcome of who's going to be Super Bowl champs on the field. And I know you and I, we got the best seats in the house.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 46-yard line.
No streets. Ready.
They'll run with the rookie out of Florida. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Cowboys.
13 yards.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
Ready, go!
Throwing now from the gun. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
In
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Ready, hurt. Panther 60.
A give. Here comes Blue. And he's in! Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas.
Well, after 2 weeks of anticipation, 2 weeks of scrutiny, I'm not sure if you can start a Super Bowl game any better than we just saw here, Mike. I mean, to take that ball down methodically, play after play, and end up with a touchdown, it just allows you to settle into the game, settle your entire sideline, and take a deep breath. Now it's up to the defense to go out there and try to get a stop, and you just can't start a Super Bowl any better than that.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. Their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led by the man from Oregon who started his career at Auburn, quarterback Bo Nix.
You just can't imagine the emotions and the thoughts swirling around his head as he takes the field on this opening drive, Mike. I mean, you think of the journey they've been on, their regular season, that gauntlet of playoff games through the AFC playoffs. And now here they are. He's taking the field as the starting quarterback in the Super Bowl, and he's 4 quarters away from living out his dream.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 8.
At the 33-yard line.
A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. DeMarvion Overshown there on the tackle.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5. Mims sent in motion here. Next, from the gun, on third down. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On the ground, this is Harvey. He looks forward for maybe a yard. DeMarvion Overshown there on the tackle.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Left side, that's complete, it's Sutton.
You can see in the eyes of the quarterback, he's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. This is something that they know in the future. If they need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Throwing is Nix. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away. Incomplete. Deron Bland. Good coverage, and he gets his hands on that one.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He finds Mims. It's complete. And the Broncos are going to have first and goal. Tackle made at about the 5-yard line.
And the Broncos first down.
Here's a run. And he's going to go backwards. Taken down at the 6. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy without question. Something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Play action now. It's Nix. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Portland Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. Will Lutz now for the PAT. He gets it to go. Broncos come right back to tie it at 7.
The game at 7.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. A short one taken at the 10. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready now for their second drive. They, of course, come into this one the perfect 17-0 regular season in hand. 2 more wins in the playoffs. They're trying to become the first team since the 1972 Dolphins to finish out unbeaten and untied. They go to work here, first and 10. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 7. Out of the gun, he'll throw. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
6 yards. And it's third down.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
An extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown. The Broncos offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbins. Had to push through that one tackler, but he is wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage.
You can tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Broncos. 1st down.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. And they'll take this down inside the 35. So, 1 quarter down here on Super Bowl Sunday. 14-7 is our score. And we're back to South Florida after this. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. On the give, it's Harvey. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down.
22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and a yard. A run once more, that's Harvey. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
A gain of 3 yards. That's another Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10.
Back to throw is Nix. This is caught at 2. And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's another Broncos 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Harvey, and he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Deron Bland, good coverage, and he gets his hands on that one.
Will Lutz on for the field goal. A 25-yard attempt.
Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos are back within 4 at 14-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They, of course, come into this one the perfect 17-0 regular season in hand. 2 more wins in the playoffs. They're trying to become the first team since the 1972 Dolphins to finish out unbeaten and untied. They go to work here 1st and 10.
And the Cowboy 1st down.
Ready?
Straight ahead, it's Blue. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Two nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Rig! Ready?
Blue gonna get it again here on first down. And they'll take this down inside the 35. He is having his way. Another big gain. This time 18 yards and a first down. First and 10.
19 Tiger! Here we go! Back! 19, Pioneer! Now go!
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
The extra point is good. Cowboys are out to a 21-10 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They'll return this from the 11. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Broncos offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a first down. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And he finds some daylight up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and a couple. Again, it's Harvey. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. Nix, now to throw it here on first down. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 9. We'll go play action with Nix. Throw over the middle, going to be caught by Franklin. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Denver first down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back for more on Super Bowl Sunday after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's second and 3 to go.
At the 24-yard line.
Throwing. Nix. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
That's another Broncos first down.
They'll throw. It's Nix. That is caught, and he's in. Buster Moreau. Touchdown, Denver. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos are back within 4. It's 21-17. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense and their running back, Jalen Blue, heading back out there. They, of course, come into this one the perfect 17-0 regular season in hand. 2 more wins in the playoffs. They're trying to become the first team since the 1972 Dolphins to finish out unbeaten and untied. They go to work here, first and 10.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
19 Lions.
Now they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
And the Cowboys first down.
3.
They'll look to throw. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. They'll look to pick up the pace.
70 Timberwolves. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Brings up second and
They'll look to throw again.
46-yard.
Complete to Blue. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
First down, Dallas.
18 Pioneers. 70. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They'll look to throw yet again. He's got that complete to Turpin. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Back to the air one more time. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Here's first and 10.
First down, Cowboys.
Ready. Mustang Knights. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. To the outside, looked in by Lamb. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
In second and inches.
Throwing now from the gun. This one is caught by Turpin. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, first and goal.
1918. Ready. Go.
Now a give on the ground, and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. Good drive. They kept the ball, Greg. They moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
The extra point is up and through. And the Cowboys add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This taken around the 11. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
A first down throw for Nix. He connects with Mims. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play here in the big game. 36 yards.
First down.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. on now. It's Will Lutz to try the field goal. Cowboys going to use their third and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. So the Broncos will turn things over to the field goal unit. Officially an even 50-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos are able to get it back within a score.
As routine as they may have made the end of that drive look, I can assure you, Mike, this is a situation they have been practicing since training camp. Get the ball to one of your playmakers, get yourself in scoring range, and steal 3 points before the break.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. No rest at the break for a couple of, I'm sure, weary defensive coordinators trying to figure out how to stop these offenses here in the second half. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Looking middle, he's got Moreau. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
18. And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the gun, that is a run with Harvey. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, Broncos.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Zone read, a give to Harvey. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Work in the middle, that's Harvey. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Up 2nd and 9 at the Cowboys' 24-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Cowboys are going to come away with the football.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Got room at the 30. Past midfield. And he is finally taken down inside the 40-yard line. A big play here in the big game. 45 yards. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Again, it's Blue. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 6. Back to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think here we are in the second half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
They get 12 yards on that pass. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
1st down, Dallas.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He'll look to throw. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Broncos offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up. To throw is Nix. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. Here's Nix to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. DeMarvion Overshown in there for the sack. Worked his way through. It's a loss of 5. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing. Nix. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. Donovan Izaraku getting in for the sack. And now it's going to be 3rd and a mile. Now Nick's going to look to throw. throw on the run is complete. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. There's C.D. Lamb heading back out there with the rest of his Cowboys teammates. And before this drive starts, we'll take a look at the race as it stands to see who might take home the NFL's Offensive Player of the Year award. He's got room to the 45, and they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
On play action, he'll set up to throw, and he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target, and it'll lead to a second down. Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
19 tight, 19 tight. Six.
They'll look to throw. That one swung out to Blue. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
It's first down, and they'll run. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
At the 10-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Come on, come on. Hit. Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Third and 6. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Devontae Turpin. Touchdown, Cowboys. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good. Cowboys will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They'll return this from the 10. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down.
Hold on a sec. Ready.
Throwing is Nix. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Osa Odigizua. He gets in there for the sack. It's a loss of 4 to kick off this drive. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Back to throw is Nix. That's caught by Harvey. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. Max Crosby, motor always running, get there for the sack.
A loss of 7 yards. 3 and out.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. Nick's gonna throw for it. And that is not gonna work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Here we go, here we go.
On 1st down, here's Blue. Ooh, well, now you see it, now you don't. Good juke move there, and a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go, set. 18, gotta be lying. Check up.
Now, faking the give.
Ready, ready.
3rd and long.
You're not cut 19. Cut 18 Cardinal. 19 tight. 19 cut. Go.
He'll drop to throw. He's got that complete to Turpin. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down. Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11.
Cowboy 80.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll get this complete. It's Lamb again. And he will score again. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. With that, he ties the Super Bowl record, his 3rd touchdown of the night. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Cowboys are able to extend the lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They'll return this from the 11. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Broncos offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Straight ahead goes Harvey. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
1st down. 1st and 10.
On 1st down, they'll stick with Harvey.
And and as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Second down. Nix. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down. Pat Bryant, the target there, and it'll be third down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Taking off, trying to get there. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on third down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
Forced out wide. There he goes again.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Ready.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Loss of 6 yards. And it's 4th down.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. On 4th down, here's Nix. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is caught. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Next to score, Cowboys 49, Broncos 27.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Ready. 60 bucks.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Cowboys.
It's a gain of 10. And a Cowboy first down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
They run straight ahead with Blue. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Ready. 19 Tigers. 19 Lions. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up. Now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. 2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. Try here for the extra point. His kick is good. The Cowboys are going to extend their lead.
Cowboys 56, Broncos 27.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This one taken at the 10. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Here we go. One final play. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. A first down throw for Nix. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. And the Cowboys have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions again. So the impossible dream has come true. 17 regular season games without a loss. 2 more in the playoffs. And now, Greg, win number 20 on the year here in the Super Bowl to cap off an immaculate season.
And I think at this point, even the guys down there in Miami have no choice but to tip their cap. I mean, think about what this team was able to accomplish, Mike. To go an entire NFL season long without one off week, one single misstep, all season long. I'm not sure if we can plan on seeing another perfect season ever again. So to be here and witness history, all we can do is enjoy it.
Commissioner Goodell doing the honors, handing the Lombardi Trophy to America's team, the Dallas Cowboys, the champions of Super Bowl 62. So that'll do it for another spectacular season of the NFL on EA Sports. My partner, Greg Olson, and our entire crew, I'm Mike Tirico. We'll do it again come the fall. Till then, so long from the Super Bowl.